Agape is the kind of love that I want to focus on in my message today. A love that in some way or other always has its origin with God. The fourth point that I made about agape love is that it's perfectly demonstrated in Jesus. And I do see this as the absolute essence of the true message of Christmas. God's agape love demonstrated in Jesus. And I'm going to read again those beautiful words of Paul in Romans chapter 5, verses 6 through 8. You see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous man, though for a good man someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates His own love for us, that's agape love, in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Let's look at three facts about us at the time when God made this demonstration. It says, first of all, we were powerless. We could do nothing whatever to help ourselves. Secondly, we were ungodly. We were the exact opposite of everything that applies to the nature of God. We were most unappealing. There was nothing in us to commend us to God. And third, we were sinners. We were in opposition to God. We didn't do the things that God required of us. Those are the three aspects of the people for whom God gave Jesus to die. Powerless, ungodly, and sinners. There's just one more important thing that we need to see about this demonstration of God's love in Christ. And if we don't understand it, we'll never really enter into the love of God. Agape love proceeds out of faith. In this case, it proceeded out of God's faith and out of Christ's faith. God and Christ had faith that the death of Christ would accomplish God's purpose. If God had waited to see results, there would never have been any sacrifice. But God believed this Christmas gift of His love would produce the results. And so, without waiting to see the results, God made the sacrifice. Remember that Jesus is God's Christmas gift, and in Him everything we shall ever need for time and eternity is included. God didn't give us a lot of gifts. He just gave us one gift that contained everything. Everything is wrapped up in Jesus. And then bear in mind that God hung His Christmas gift on a tree, and that tree was the cross.